What is the secret of celibacy? So when we use the word celibacy, because it's a requirement in certain advanced levels of yoga, you will hear, it being mentioned often, and it seems an impossible thing for those of you who tried it and understand, especially if you're a normal active adult. This is something, absolutely impossible, and we wonder how on earth are people able to restrict something which is so natural? But there's a secret to it, and I'll discuss that in this video. And if you like the contents of my video, please also remember to like and subscribe, and more importantly, also share it to your, in your, your messaging or your friends, or even just to one other person. It's going to greatly help my channel to be able to reach out to more people, right? And for those who don't know me, I am Osman. I'm a bioenergy healer on a master level with telepathic healing capabilities, specializing in critical care, recovery, and terminal illnesses, amongst a host of other physiological, psychological, and even spiritual ailments, especially alleviating the adverse effects of involuntary Kundalini awakenings, the adverse effects of it. And I'm also an advanced level yoga and meditation teacher, having been practiced this art for almost 50 years and teaching it for 44 years. In that period, I've studied under various masters from different cultures across the globe, and I gleaned out what I felt is the most important and effective and practical and helpful parts of it, creating my own unique protocols, adapted for the 21st century, making things quicker, easier, faster, more effective, and time efficient. Right. To that end, I now have students in over 100 countries, and my favorite protocol is my 5-minute yoga and meditation program, which you can download for free by visiting my website, yogawellness786.com, in exchange for subscribing to my blog. And at my website, you may also have more information on my services. Please also remember my therapies are all natural based and not a replacement for medical treatment. So there are certain secrets. So the easiest way to enlightenment, not that enlightenment is easy, but from all the pathways where people are spending decades, like 5 decades, right, and just at best reaching the state of tranquility, nowhere near the enlightenment level or the explosive um, bliss that burst every cell and you can't withstand. You can only hold it for like 2 or 3 seconds, and you come out and you can't even speak for an hour and you're in tears and so forth. That experience is eluding a lot of people. One of the ways is that you need to observe celibacy, not for the rest of your life. You don't have to become a monk and so forth, during a certain period on the advanced level, right? Now when you reach an advanced level, at that, like in the pranayama level, I know when you reach which level, that's the time you can introduce celibacy into it, because there's a secret behind it, right? So what actually happens is, so the difficulty, you have to understand what's the difficulty in observing, because it's a natural phenomenon, and it is driven by your hormones, and the power of your hormones is so strong, you cannot resist it. Eventually it's going to build up. It's like you're going to explode. Like a balloon can only take so much of air, and pop, it's going to explode. So the hormones are going to build up and build up and build up in you. Maybe in a few hours or in a few days, or in some people, maybe got the resistance up to a few weeks. And I know some people can even do it for a few months, right? But it's building up, and pop, you just, when I just touch it with the pinprick, or someone just touches them from the opposite sex, and they're going to melt, and they don't know how they caved in, to their natural biological urges, right? So this is the difficulty in it. This build up of this energy within you, the hormones building up, right? And that works against all willpower. It's going to crush the strongest willpower, is going to crush the greats like a flood, crushing the strongest wall, like a tornado coming and breaking free, right? This is the difficulty in observing the celibacy, right? So the secret to celibacy is using the same power, but using it and diverting it, not just changing its flow and direction, but bringing about a greater conduit. So, how can I explain it where you can understand? It's like you're having a regular ice cream, right? And you love that ice cream so much. And no one can blame you if you're addicted to it, right? And if someone brings that and it's a nice hot day and you're so thirsty and the heat is sweltering and this thing is so amazing and cold and it's your favorite flavor, and how can you resist? Especially you're so thirsty and it's so hot, right? Now I bring to you, a second ice cream that is a premium ice cream, double thick, and you know the taste of it, right? So this other ice cream gonna seem, it's gonna pale in comparison. Or I bring to you a brand new, your favorite car, that whatever car you're driving, right? I pump it up and I make it all, make everything clean. The carpets are clean. It smells amazing, and polished tires and brand new tires and no oil leaks, and the engine is sparkling clean, and a new paint job, and recover the seats. The seats are smelling amazing and it's comfortable. There's no more broken. It's all fixed. Amazing, and your sound system is amazing in your existing car, right? And then I bring for you a Bugatti or a Lamborghini, right? And you hear the roar of that engine. Your car is going to pale in comparison to that, right? Imagine an amazing yellow Lamborghini or a flaming red Ferrari, right? So bringing these, say, okay, you can choose, yes, the Bugatti, a light blue, amazing blue that you never seen before, bespoke type of blue Bugatti with all the bells and whistles designed how, how you want. It's your, bespoke model, or the Ferrari or the Lamborghini. Choose one of these three, or your existing pumped up car, right? It's going to pale in color. No matter how beautiful your car is, these things brand new, and and they start it up and you hear the roar of that engine. Man, it's going to be amazing. Similarly, this is the secret to celibacy. So you are used to, if you, most adults, I would say more than 90% of adults, probably 99% these days, have had experience of physical intimacy, and they know when that build up of hormones come, what they are succumbing to, right? Eventually, and it's the weakness, we call it the weakness of the flesh, right? So in celibacy, we when you're reaching, we are initialized into the advanced levels. You are then taught how to transmute that same energy into spiritual energy. So when it's now you are ready, the teacher know you are ready to do the transmutation, and you feel the transmutation, you feel the exact same ecstasy in the physical intimacy. You see the exact, but it is more enduring and through every cell, and for as long as you want to feel it, and you can control it up and down, right? So you can remain in that state of, we can call it by the name orgasm, right, perpetually for hours, and you're sitting in the amazing of it. And what's actually happening is you're transmutating that same energy internally and converting it into spiritual energy, and it travels up the spine and it collects in your head, right? Collects in your head region. Or you can't see this, of course. It's like a spiritual. You just feel your body is over. What you're going to feel is you are feeling now from a regular car to a Bugatti. and which one you're going to prefer. It's not now suddenly you are stopping your natural urge. You're taking your natural urge, and what you are used to, you're taking it from a Toyota level. So, all due respect to Toyota, they, I think, the world's number one car dealer, and they've got some amazing cars, right? But just, I mean, they are not designed, they're designed to be affordable, right? Most of them, right? They are more unaffordable. We're talking generally, right? No offense against the brand, but you're taking, okay, let's just say a standard car, a regular middle class, or an average person's car, and into a luxury car or a sports car or a supercar. You're going into a supercar, not just a luxury car, supercar. I'm a regular car to a supercar. All right? Well, let's not mention any names because there are supercars in Toyota as well. And if you've been to Japan, the models that are there, absolutely amazing, right? And coming back, that is the secret. So it's the transmutation. You have to learn how to professionally, the teacher who is your advanced level yoga and meditation teacher should be able to know how to teach you this. And most people, they say, I got a certificate in yoga and I am now a yoga teacher. What is that? Do you know how to teach your students to transmutate their sexual energy and take them from a regular car level to a supercar level? They when you teach that, you don't want to go back to a regular car. You want to always only enjoy the supercar, right? But of course, we live a balanced life, and a proper advanced level will teach you to balance your life and balance your, because you're naturally born as male and female, and you're born to complement each other, and not born to be alone. And I am firmly, I do not, although due respect to the monastic order, they are, a respected society. I have all respect to them. I don't respect, but myself in my teaching, I don't recommend, permanent, monasticism or giving up, your natural tendency for the rest of your life. I believe you should live a healthy, balanced life with your, your partner, and enjoy once you are, on a higher level and the quantum levels are awakened, your physical intimacy also transcends to a much higher level. It becomes much more profound, and the experience becomes more intense as well, and you enjoy it better as well. Your physical intimacy on the normal level also becomes much, much better. Who doesn't want to enhance it, exponentially, right? So this is the secret to, celibacy. So it becomes easy when you're trying to bring it about prematurely, creating psychological disorder. It can be psychologically, harmful to people, right? So when you bring it about the right level, then it becomes an amazing experience, and it's so easy. How difficult is it to go from a regular car to, you know um, a supercar? Very easy, super easy, any day, right? So hope that information helps you. Take care of yourself always.